sing, Mike?
Is it? Ooh, just let your soul.
Oh man, you gotta sing with the piano.
Oh, I don't know what the what. How am I supposed to sing with the what piano song?
You don't hear it?
I don't know what the song is though. Like,
Come on, man. You're supposed to like freestyle it, man.
Freestyle.
What's good? Geeks and Gamer. I try to get Mike to sing for y'all. He's got a beautiful voice.
I started singing Soul Glow, and then Jay stopped me.
It's just got to match up. Like you gotta match up with the yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway.
Yeah. Next time I'll think of something next time.
Usually I thought like you people could just bust out like Minority. Freestyles.
You people.
I meant good singers, not you people, like Jay, Minorities.
I was going to say, Jay, you're blacker than I am.
Like good singers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Maybe we should start this show all over again.
Yeah, we just go back to the beginning and start. Oh, man.
It's a crazy one today.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to go over. That's not, I don't know.
That's
maybe not Donald Trump related.
Yeah, which is kind of wild. I thought that's all we would get, but yeah, there's a lot happening right now.
But how are you?
I'm doing good. I was literally like 15 seconds before I jumped on here was cleaning up a massive plumbing leak I had in my house, so that was cool. It's been a great morning, you know?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Did you just tell our audience that you clogged the toilet and you had to like
No, because if I did that, if I was like, dude, I took a massive dump and it just spilled everywhere, I don't mind telling people that. No, I'm trying to replace like pipes and stuff and fix stuff, and it just leaked everywhere. It's kind of making me mad.
Oh, I see. Well,
yeah.
I did a 5-hour stream last night with D-Day Cobra, who's apparently driving his way home now, and I don't know when we'll see him again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. But you got Jay, you got Mike. I have to do it this way because I like to lean in my chair this way. I mean, that way it looks like I'm looking right at you. So
we'll do it like that. No, it looks like we're looking at each other.
I will say this though, to kick off the show, Mike he is in like peak celebration. I mean, it's glorious celebration. Yeah. I sent him this message and all he did was like party emojis and everything because yes, the rumors are true. Halo
it's gone. It's over, baby. We did it. They canceled that piece of garbage show. No more Master Cheeks, and it's kind of bittersweet. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I miss the guy, but season 1 was a porn parody. Season 2, they tried to take themselves a little too seriously. They ruined the entire show. They should have just stuck with showing his ass cheeks every episode. They should have stuck with all the nudity and the weird, awkward sexual tension. And instead, they tried to be a serious show, and it was awful. None of it was good. All of it was bad.
Let's did they Jessica in the chat says the world is healing. Did they leave it on a cliffhanger at the end of season 2?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. No, they didn't. Well, they kind of did and they kind of didn't. The season 2 ends kind of dealing with the fall of Reach and dealing with the first Halo ring that they find, or the second Halo ring they find. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. The story of Halo is really big. So there was going to need to be a lot, but they deviated so much from the timelines, it wouldn't matter anyways. It had nothing to do with the original Halo at all. It was awful.
So, all right. I didn't see a single episode of this show. And sadly, because I never played the game either. I was PlayStation guy. My friends, they raved about it. They said it's great. I hear it's, it's one of the best games out there. I respect it. I just never had an Xbox to play.
One of those guys. Gotcha.
So do you think like after the first season, they tried to try to save face, I guess, for season 2 or no?
Yeah, like season 1 is, like I said, season 1 is like kind of a joke, but not really. It's kind of a porn parody. There's a lot of nudity. Master Chief has sex with a Covenant spy, which is like a huge like no. It's like no, like it's awful. And then season 2 tries to take itself a little bit more seriously. They adapt a really, really big storyline in Halo called The Fall of Reach. Things like that. They were trying to be a little bit more serious with it. They introduce a really major enemy at the end of season 2. I forgot about that. The Flood is introduced, which is like a zombie virus thing that's in Halo. They tried, but it's just not good. It's a good example of this would be the reason you're frustrated with like Star Wars. Master Chief not wearing his helmet is like Luke Skywalker without his lightsaber. It doesn't work, and they did that a lot. Season 2, they still had him with his helmet off all the time. It didn't matter. The show was going to get canceled no matter what they did, unless they completely overhauled and changed the entire writing team. So yeah, it was a mess.
But then there's this in the article, or one of the articles, it says that they're going to shop it around.
Yeah. I don't. The thing is, Amazon has already passed on the show twice. They passed on the show before it became a show twice. The rumor is that this show actually was supposed to be a different show, and they retooled it to a Halo show, which is why it was so messed up. And the other thing is, what other streaming service has money to buy this? Can you think of a single streaming service that has the money to buy this, that wants a show that just got canceled?
I can't. I don't know, man.
That's what I just don't.
I've come to this. Keanu Reeves has like the greatest quote ever. Like it's just been floating around. He's like, I'm at this stage in life. Maybe Netflix. I'm at this stage in life where people argue with me that 2 + 2 is 5. I just say, go ahead, have fun with that, and just carry about my day. Like that's where I'm at with life. If people argue about this stuff, it's like, so if some other network decides that they can make a buck off a porn parody video game, Master Cheeks, then I'm sure they'll grab it. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing. If they decide,
I will be happy if they decide to pick it up and they decide, you know what, we're just going to go balls to the wall with it, literally, and it's just going to be a ton of like nudity and sex the whole time. I'll be like, you know what, fine, all right, embrace it, but don't try to make it a serious show. It's just not done well. And if they had spent half as much time justifying all the story changes, the show was not good. The show was not good. Nobody thought the show was good. It just got canceled. If it's such a good show, then why is it canceled right now and they're shipping it around?
I'm just trying to get Mike upset.
Yeah, it's working. Listen, if they had spent half as much time trying to, like, instead of justifying the changes, actually just trying to write a decent Halo show, it probably would still be going right now.
All right, so what do you think about this? Is a Forbes writer. This guy writes for Forbes. He came out and said this. He goes, Halo was canceled after 2 seasons because its creators did not respect the source material. Or Halo fans. So it was a double punch.
Yeah.
Why didn't he respect the Halo? Didn't that guy make a statement like, if you didn't like me, remove my helmet, don't watch, or something like that?
Yeah. Pablo Schreiber. Yep. He was like, you know what? At this point, you guys got to get over me not wearing my helmet. If you don't like it, don't watch the show. And guess what? Nobody watched the show. So,
and now you're out of a job.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
how hard is it to make a good Halo show? Just stick to what made the games great. That's my whole thing. Star Wars, Marvel, anything that you're gonna do now. Jack Black is gonna be in. Oh my gosh, what is that movie? That video game? That
Borderlands. Yep.
No.
No.
He's gonna Minecraft. He's gonna be in a Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah, wow! I didn't even think about that.
So yeah, it's like, how are they gonna pull that off? He's just gonna get sucked into a world and just build block homes or something. I don't know. But it's how hard is it? That's the crazy thing. Most of these stories are written for you.
Yeah, they're there.
You don't have to do the work. The work has been done. All you do is look at that and go, all right, take the cutscenes or whatever and
make them a
put
movie
it out there.
Yeah, it's not difficult. Yeah, and there's a lot of, like, almost every game has corresponding books to it. There's a ton of lore. There's a ton of side characters. None of it. So
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and it's amazing because these people want to inject their own weirdness into these shows, their own fantasies, whatever it is, into all these shows. Like that's just what they do.
Yep.
Messaging and all that stuff. Here's a thing. If they started off with like a perfectly stick to the story show, and then they wanted to do like some side quests where they can inject their messaging, there you go. You got your messaging show, and people can like it or hate it for whatever. But you keep the main thing, and now you're canceled, and now you ain't got no job no more.
Nope.
So
you're fired.
But I think it's wild that like even like Forbes themselves are just like, this is it's not that hard to make a good show that people would want to watch.
No,
like I don't get it, but
I don't
anyway.
either. And there's a couple times in the show in season 2 specifically where there's like flashes of brilliance where you're like, hey, if the whole show was like this, I would have watched it and enjoyed it. But it was few and far between. It was a mess. Good writtens, man. So
Matt W, one of my favorite people in the chat, says, then give it a shot, Jay. What do you mean give it a shot? Make a show? I'm building my own universe, man. 2 of them, actually. The Achromatic Chronicles universe and a pirate universe. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm doing, Matt. I see you in the chat.
Unless he's telling you to give the Halo show a chance, but don't do that. It's bad.
I don't have Paramount
garbage.
Plus. You want to send me some money so I can get Paramount Plus?
No, I do not.
If somebody wants to
don't do it. Just
send
Jay money. Just send Jay money, but he won't spend it.
Beardo Smelly
Pussy.
Thoughts on the new Deadpool trailer from today? We're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Right now, actually. So thank you for the $2. We're gonna watch it right now, and then we'll finish up some super chats. So you didn't watch it, did you?
No, I have not watched the trailer yet. I avoided it on purpose.
Some people are saying it's like the people are like freaking out, like this is one of the greatest superhero trailers of all time. And it's like, you know why people think it's great is because we've had crap for years, and it's like finally something stands out. But all right, everybody ready? Everybody got their popcorn? I seen it. I think it is pretty decent, but here we go.
I know I turn everything into a joke, but I care. Or I want to use that for something important. I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save it.
Whoever you think I am. You got the wrong guy.
Ooh, X23. Yeah, I'm yapping through the trailer.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
What?
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine. Stop it.
The greatest
Interesting.
Marvel trailer ever.
Yeah, no, that wasn't it. No.
I
mean, it
said
was
this yesterday.
good.
I think people like there's Lady. Let's see, and we got Lady Deadpool reveal.
Yeah, they're obviously hiding her face because she's definitely gonna they're gonna show her face. All the Deadpools in the background too. They're hiding on purpose. Yeah,
Those are all the Deadpools from everywhere. We got one with a cowboy hat.
yep. Cowboy
Who's playing
Deadpool.
Lady Deadpool? Brie Larson or?
The rumor is that it's gonna be Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife. I think it makes the most sense, but there's also a rumor that it could be Taylor Swift, but she also might be playing Dazzler. So, yeah.
Dust. I love that. Dust is fun. That's acceptable amount of yeah. Okay, thank you.
I mean, it was a good trailer. I get it.
Yeah.
I
what I said yesterday was they put shoes on the dog. They people have, I think at this point people have made their minds up if they're gonna see it or not.
Yeah.
And it probably is gonna do really well. I still predict it won't hit $1 billion only because people are starting to grow accustomed to not going to the movies knowing that this will be available in like 2-3 months at home. But it is a summer thing. So the Inside Out, the new Inside Out film has done over $1 billion. So maybe people are just taking their kids. They're like, let's get out of the house. Let's go see a film. But this is an R-rated movie. It's not going to have, it might not have that family appeal like Inside Out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember with Deadpool 1 and 2, they literally had a campaign that said, do not take your kids to this movie. And people still took their kids to go see it because it's superhero stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
My honest thought is that if it's going to do really well the first couple weekends, but if it's not good, I think it's going to drop off really quickly. I think that, like you said, with streaming, that's the thing, because I think a lot of movies have to rely on word of mouth now. If it's good, if people are really enjoying it, I do think it's going to make at least $1 billion. But we'll see, man. I mean, I think they're putting too much on Deadpool. I think they're relying on him.
Theater is a better experience, not rocket science. It used to be. It used to be. I agree with you that I think it used to be with the way prices are and stuff like that. It's like sometimes it's more of a hassle. And I think if especially in these times where inflation and all that crap is and that's just part of it, and people also being duped by movies, like you said, word of mouth will be huge for this film because it's people are just, they don't want to spend all this kind of money to go there and be disappointed when it's like I can just rent it when I get home in just a few months when it comes out. But we'll see. I still don't think it'll hit I don't think it'll hit $1 billion. And I only say that is because other people are predicting that it will.
That's fair.
I don't think it, because the other two didn't. For some strange reason, I really like Deadpool 2. Yeah, I really like, and I know that's not a lot of people did not like it, but I did. I don't know. I like Juggernaut in it, but
yeah, Juggernaut's actually pretty great. I mean,
I don't know. I just did.
I think it's a good point. I mean, the other two didn't hit $1 billion. I do think that Hugh Jackman is a huge draw here, getting him back as Wolverine. But the other part of it too, like you said, and it's a huge sticking point, and this is going to prove a lot to Marvel. It's rated R. This is, I think, Marvel's first rated R film that they've released, and so they're kind of taking a big risk. I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
The other two Deadpool movies were not.
They're Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It was Fox. Right.
Yeah. So they're taking a big risk here. And remember, for a lot of people, if you don't remember, like Deadpool 2, when after Disney bought it, they released a PG-13 version to test how it was going to do with audiences. And a lot of people didn't want to go see a PG-13 Deadpool. So I think they know that they have to make this work. And if it does well, I think we'll see more rated R films from Disney. If they don't, they'll go back to not making them. So, yeah.
Man, Disney's got a lot of issues, and we're gonna get into a big one coming up. But right now, good old Epic Mike's gonna catch us up on super chats.
Let's read some super chats. All right,
can you highlight them?
Nope, I don't have the power to highlight anything.
So I'll just stand here.
Yeah, Jay's Minority Report for $2 says Jay had a moment. Hi, Epic Mike. Hey, what's going on, Jay?
I have like a mini stroke probably 6 times a day. So I'm all right.
That's not good. That's not healthy. Dave Nunn for 199 says on time and asexuals. Definitely not that, but yeah. Naman's the ReTuber member for 14 months. Says happy International BSOD Day, everyone. I don't know what the hell that is, but congratulations. Mike Hill, member for 40 months. Holy cow. Might be short-lived because they are shaping for replacement streamer. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Tomok for $10 says, I'm glad you guys are on today. I was told there were a lot of broken windows today.
What does that mean?
Oh, I think he's talking about the Microsoft crash.
Oh, yes. What's up with that?
I don't
Apparently,
know, man.
like the whole world shut down for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Airlines, Microsoft, banks.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I woke up it was at 3 a.m. that they talked about that it was like a massive shutdown. And I know people that work in hospitals, hospital computers weren't working. Like, yeah, everything was shut down. Just shows how reliant we are on technology, man. It's scary stuff.
Let's before you continue, yeah, since that was brought up.
Yeah.
Global cyber outage.
Yeah.
Cybersecurity platform CrowdStrike is down worldwide. Is that Skynet?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Is that freaking Skynet? Causing global IT problems. Microsoft crashes. 911. Man, that's the 911 outages is scary across the U.S. and international flights, banks, and media outlets. So when I saw this, I actually logged on to my bank, and there was a big sign. They're like, a lot of stuff that on here is temporarily down, but we're monitoring the situation. So they said if you in case, like, basically they're telling me like if I really need like cash or something to go to a branch.
That's scary stuff, man. Yeah. Because remember, like,
anybody else in the chat good? Anybody else? Everybody's good, right? It appears to be fixed, I think.
Yeah.
But holy
that's
crap,
really messed up. Yeah. Well, dude, that's the thing too. Like a lot of these companies, so like CrowdStrike, a lot of these companies will go to all these big companies like Microsoft and stuff, and they say, "Hey, we really want to do your account." That's wild. Be like, "Hey, we really want to do your security stuff," and if it's all centralized to one person or one company, they go down, something happens, and now all your stuff is gone. It's like, you know, that decentralized idea is smart because you need a lot of people doing different things. So
I don't think it affected personal PC Windows.
It did not.
I think it was like things in the government or something like
that. It's like they have like that security system is like ingrained in all of their projects and stuff like that. So yeah. But like I said, I have friends that work at hospitals and stuff. They said none of their computer systems were working. That's scary for people that need meds and have specific needs and stuff like that. They weren't able to access anything on their computers and stuff for hours. And then airplanes being down means people didn't get where they needed to go. That's scary stuff, man.
Yeah, knowing my luck, I'd be in the hospital just needing a simple shot. And they're like, we can't turn the comfinder on. The guy's just going to have to shake there for an hour.
Yeah, just stick something up the guy's butt. Sorry.
Or give him a rectal exam. Find out what's going on. Something that I don't even need. All right.
No, man.
Continue. I hope everybody's on serious note. I hope everyone is like, no one got hurt through all. I did see like videos of like airports just being like, people going crazy because all their flights were canceled.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. Keenan for 5 says, did you get to experience Terminator 2 3D Battle Across Time at Universal Studios?
I did. It was one of my favorites, and I'm kind of sad that they shut it down. They changed it for the Bourne Experience, which is an excellent show, but I really like in the Terminator, that ride was so old that they kept it going. That when you go into the pre-show, they talked about Skynet and how great Skynet is going, and they actually have a scene of Shaquille O'Neal in an Orlando Magic uniform, putting a Skynet chip in his eye, trying to make free throw shots. That's how old that.
That's crazy.
That's a long, and it was funny because we would go, you know, when you would ride it after he's retired, it was still up. It's like, oh my God, there's Shaq in Orlando. I think they tried to update it to the Lakers at one point, but It was pretty funny.
That is
So,
really
and it's
funny,
changed now to the Jason Bourne experience, which is an excellent show, mind you. It's an excellent show.
Well, that's cool. I mean, it's
Yeah.
cool that they replaced it with something good, but it's sad to see things like that.
Yeah,
go, man.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Skynet.
Pee Pee Poo Poo Man for 199 says, I agree with Jay.
Thank you, Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
Black Kane, what a wild name, for $5 says, good job standing up for yourself, Meek. Don't let Master J force you to shuck and jive. Hail the I.199.
Wait, what? When did I ever? All right,
I don't know, but that profile picture is awful. Valkyria Winter for $5 says, F that Halo and mini gamer words with the hard R with eye dots. Love you, Jay and Mike, you wild thing. Skull. Well, thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see here. The Beast 808. What's going on, buddy? For $10 says, nice to see some brothers back on daily. Good job keeping Good job keeping Beardo in line last night, Jay. Love and prayers for your baby Mike. Hail the 199. IDOTS, GCA, Snake Pit, and the Fellowship. Remain blessed. All.
You know what? You were there for IDOTS, no?
Yeah, that was wild, man.
Somebody was like, you guys here are all IDOTS. And we're like, what? They wanted to call us idiots. They called us IDOTS.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing.
If you're going to come in and troll us, make sure you use proper grammar and spelling. If not, you're going to end up on a t-shirt making us all money.
Coalay for $10 says, if you want a faithful Halo show, might I recommend Sodad's Video Remembrance. I have actually seen that. It's really good. Tobias Nexus for $5 says, Jay, don't you have the Master Chief Collection on PC that has Halo 1 through 4, ODST, and Reach? I recommend the books, though, like Contact Harvest.
I got to get a good PC controller.
Oh,
you know, I'm just mouse and keyboard at the moment, but I should probably get a good PC controller.
Yeah, we gotta hook you up with that. That Asian guy for $2 says Halo ended when the Master Chief took off his helmet. I agree with you. Yeah, it's awful. Orange Agonton for $199 says Red versus Blue is the canon Halo show. Lock it in, Jay. Yeah,
I'm locked.
Yeah. Sketch 174 for $2 says blah. Orange Agonton again for $199 says wart. Pizzoli. That's a Halo reference too. Tobias Nexus for $5 says Halo Legends has some of the best Halo content. Go watch the shorts Be Human, the Duel, and the Package. Some of the best media is from fans. That is actually very true. Halo Legends is legit. Man, Alan gifted 1 Geeks and Gamers membership.
Thank you
so much. It's
and
rad.
Ron also
Cook
gifted a membership.
Look at that. Appreciate you, y'all. I'll read a couple more and then
wait, it's a good one, Mike. Do you hear a beeping sound?
D-Day Mommy Milkers for $2. Mike, do you hear a beeping sound in your background? No, I have my my fire alarm unplugged from the wall, so it doesn't even beep. Yeah.
He would rather rip it off the ceiling than change the battery of that fire alarm.
Yeah. It's better just to die from it than have to listen to it chirp all the time. Right. Yeah. Andy plays games member for 13 months says, I can't wait to see DP and W, and I haven't gone to the theater in a year, if that tells you anything. I mean, I agree. I think a lot of people are really excited for that movie. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah.
The next big thing. A lot of people aren't talking about this.
Yeah.
It just seems Disney, they just they got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
All right. They got a lot of problems. So just to bring everyone up to speed, we all know we talked about the horrendous Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which replaced Splash Mountain here in Magic Kingdom. And it hasn't worked well since. It's constantly broken down. People have been evacuated on a daily. It breaks down every day. That I'm just like tired of bringing it up because it just keeps breaking down. Well, they also did another change. They decided to tear down the Country Bears Jamboree and give it a fresh new, a fresh new look, some new music and everything. And they opened it back up 2 days ago. And on day 2, on months of being refurbished and everything else, this is what happens. Let me just give you a little context. Apparently, some of that smoke, some of it was part of the show. But the bear broke down. The cast members came in. The fire alarms went off, and everybody was quickly evacuated from the show. And it wasn't reopened. They don't know. So the lady's just showing what happened. The bear's on fire. And she's saying, like, I guess he played the violin too hard. Everything caught on fire, and the show is canceled. That's what she was saying. So, so it took them months. Again, some of that smoke, like, he's supposed to be playing the fiddle really fast, you know, and like it's supposed to have a little smoke action, but apparently, like, whatever they were using for smoke caught the bear on fire.
Oh no.
So whatever thing they were doing, and the bear just like stops mid motion. Kids were crying. What's going on with that bear, Mom? What's happening? It got shut down.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude,
That's
I
wild.
don't what this is the fourth thing that they have spent months, sometimes years, right?
Mhm.
Years putting together
Yeah.
and reopen it to a great big thing, and it breaks down, it catches on fire and breaks. Look, Tiana's here it is. Like, this is today. Tiana's Bio Adventure will not be available during extended evening hours at Magic Kingdom. The reason why is they can't keep the ride open. This was supposed to be the draw for people to buy an extra ticket so they could stay like from 7 p.m. till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's actually a great, like, if you wanted to go there with no crowds and not hot, that's actually the ticket to get.
That's actually kind of rad.
And then it's like, everyone's like, okay, I'll wait for the extended hours and we'll ride the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. No, it's broke down. They're like, we're not going to give it to you because we don't even know what's happening. Well,
is that Tiana in the picture?
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't even look like Tiana. Why is she red like that?
Could be the lighting. I don't know.
I don't know, but she's wearing like pantsuit. She's not wearing the dress or anything,
No,
bro.
she wears the dress at the end, but when I finally was able to get on that thing for park hop,
yeah,
everything was working good except for Tiana at the very end, and she was standing there not moving with her head all like.
So like, okay,
that's the video we uploaded.
This is a legitimate question because I haven't been to a ton of parks.
Yeah.
You have a lot of experience. Like Disney used to be the cream of the crop. They used to be the people to beat, right?
Yeah.
What do you think happened? Like this seems like it's really, really like it doesn't make any sense. What do you think happened?
It's the same thing that has happened to all their IPs. They hired activists instead of people with imagination.
Okay.
And so they think they're doing the politically correct thing by changing stuff and like making it politically correct, whatever. So it all started with Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean ride has been around before I was even born, right?
Yeah.
And there's a scene in there where pirates gathered up all the women.
Yeah.
Right. And they were auctioning off the women to other pirates. It's what pirates do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's been around forever. Now, in the scene, the original scene, there was a lady that was living large and in charge.
Yeah.
And behind the heavy lady was a redhead. And so the joke was nobody wanted to buy the large lady. They wanted to buy the redhead. So like you drive through. Well, apparently just a few years ago, people were like, that's so inappropriate and insensitive and all that. It's freaking pirates. That's what pirates do. So they changed it. So they made the redhead like the leader of the pirates in that one scene, and they're auctioning off chickens instead of women.
What?
So, and then, but that scene is not that scene was offensive to people. But if you ride the boat ride a little bit further, they set the entire town on fire, killing everybody and stealing their stuff. I guess that's okay. But
that's wild, man.
With all that going on here in Orlando, with rides breaking down, and dude, like my favorite theme park vlogger, his name is Dev. He goes by PC Dev, his channel. He posted a video yesterday, said, I can't believe I'm saying this. Don't take your family to Disney until they clean this place up. It looks, and he did an entire video of all the trash all over the ground.
What?
And man, it was crazy. With all that going on, Universal's like okay, since Disney's not the value people wanted, and Disney is everything's breaking apart, we've decided that we're gonna give a Florida resident ticket to people that live in the area with unlimited visits to Universal Studios, Florida, and Islands of Adventure now through December. This is crazy price. $200. That is the same price of a single day admission to Disney World.
Really?
It depends on if you go on the so Disney monitors their tickets per like if it's a holiday weekend, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's for $199.
Look at that.
That's all I'm saying. The $199 is growing.
Bro, they know. Yeah. They're like, yeah, $199, let's do it.
They
wild,
absolutely
man.
know. It's the IDOT special, $199. That is an amazing ticket for $200 unlimited visits. It's basically like a half a year season pass. And if you live in the area, I would take full advantage of it because I'm pretty sure if it's the same ticket that they've offered before, it covers parking and everything else.
That's crazy, man.
I know. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I think they're smelling blood, man, big time. Like they're smelling blood. Now, let's jump to the other side, right? The other side of the country into California.
Oh,
where Disney's got some major issues coming up for their theme park. This is from Teamsters. Workers at the happiest place on earth deserve fair wages and good working conditions. So there was over 13,000 cast members, including 6 Teamsters, are fighting for fair wages at the end of Disney's union labor practices. So sometime today, they're supposed to vote if they're going to go on strike, but they were doing some protests earlier. So they all came out like, I think it was like these were people that were not working that particular day. And so now they're protesting for more money.
That's crazy.
They just joined the union not that long ago, and they're already about to go. If they go on strike, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. Like, if they're gonna keep the theme park open, if they're gonna shut down, or are they just gonna like bring in other people that's not part. I don't know how all that's gonna work.
I don't even think you can with the way unions work. I don't think you can bring in other people. I mean, maybe, but that's wild. That's a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is like what's funny is if there's anything funny. All right, hold on. Let's show.
I mean, it's funny because it's happening to Disney.
Let's show you like some of the signs and some of the people speaking. Here we go. So this is what they're fighting for.
Hey y'all, we're out here 1,000 plus cast members strong. Don't forget to come out and vote yes on our ULP strike vote this Friday. Disney's actions have been unfair to us and we want to respond in kind. Come out and vote yes for our ULP strike.
He needs to go to a dentist, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, he looks like he's.
I mean,
tent next door.
They have done that. Then these people have done that to themselves. Here's some of the. This is how creative they're getting on their picket lines. Do you know where that movie's from?
Yeah, they're quoting Bug's Life. Oh man, bro, that's wild. Dude,
so Bob Iger, what is Bob Iger? Is he like is he Hopper? Is that what he's
so? The locust, dude, that is crazy, bro.
Together we will win. Wait, we will win Disney. Yeah, that's the fact that he took like a school yardstick and stapled it together with a Bug's Life.
Dude.
So that's one. Here's another one.
If I was any more broke, I'd be the phantasmic dragon. Pay us a living wage.
Pay us a living wage.
Oh my gosh, that's another yardstick, isn't it, too?
The phantasmic dragon is part of their parade that's always broken, and they wheel that stupid thing out. It's a cool thing when it works because it blows fire and everything, but it constantly breaks. So that's what they're saying.
That's crazy, bro. Wow.
Remember how Disney's like, we take care of everyone, and
Mhm.
and now these people are striking. Here's another one. Please,
That's
please, please don't underpay cast members.
that's nuts.
I don't know
Well, she
why.
doesn't have the cool yardstick though. That's not as
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, it's kind of falling off a
that's
little bit.
true.
But
I think the Bug's Life is probably my favorite
yeah, was
out of
pretty
all
good.
of them.
dude.
So, and it's also in California. So, like, I don't know what could be done.
Yeah.
I don't know what could be done.
Well, also, what's the
Um,
living wage in
But
California?
yeah, so this is I'll just show this, and then we'll get back to these are just some of the people protest. So it's not like it's like 4 or 5 people, you know. It's like everyone's showing up. They want to raise,
Yeah,
which is like
crazy.
I don't know what to think of this, because it's like, and please correct me if I'm wrong. It's okay, because I don't. That's like, if I got a job at McDonald's,
Mhm.
I know what they're gonna pay me, right?
Mhm.
I know what I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, it's like I'm unhappy with my pay. Well, you work at McDonald's, right? You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
that's what they can pay, you know? So
Mhm.
it's like, okay, these people know what they're getting into when they go to Disney.
Yeah.
They know that certain cast members get paid higher, some get paid lower. But a lot of these people that work at Disney want to work there like for like it's like a weird dream job for people.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's like they're like, I work at Disney, I'm a cast member. It's like an alternative world for them to work there and just live there, and however it is. So it's very, like, speaking to cast members multiple times, it's like, I don't care what they pay me, I just want to work there.
Yeah.
Because I want to be a part of the Disney magic. But now it's like, but I agree, they should be paid a living wage, I guess. But some people in the chat, I just don't know what to make of this. California living wage is $33 per hour.
That's a lot.
Is that true? Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. Let me see here.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what they're getting paid now. But
For a single adult with no children, it's $27 an hour.
That's what a living
crazy.
wage needs to be.
Uh-huh.
And what are they? Can you look up what cast members are getting paid in Disneyland? Florida's completely different. There's no union. I don't believe there's a union here in Florida either.
There probably isn't. The average base salary at Disneyland is $17 per hour. The estimated total pay range for attraction cast members at Disneyland Resort, $15 to $19 per hour, which includes base salary and additional pay. Yeah, that's not great.
All I'm saying is, like, please correct me, chat, because this is just for me personally, if I wanted to get a job, I see what they're paying me. So it's like, I'm going to apply for this job. I know they're going to pay me $20 an hour. So that's what I'm expecting to get. Does that make sense? And then it's like, no, I don't like this. I want to get paid more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's weird. But then you have Disney, on the other hand, that comes out and it's like, we're all for helping people and inclusion and making sure all that stuff. So now you've injected this mentality into your workers that they all should be taken care of properly, because that's what you claim to constantly do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so now you have all these people rising up. They're like, you spent $180 million on the Acolyte. That's trash. I want my piece of the pie too, Disney. Like, I want my piece. So
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about it, because you're not seeing this with like other theme parks or anything else. It's just a Disney. So someone correct me, man. Like, am I thinking about this wrong? That's all I'm saying. Is like, if I go into a job that I want to get, this is what they're paying me, this is what I'm expecting to get paid, I'm not going to complain about it later, because that's what I signed up to do. Right. And then it's like, for these people to come out and say, I signed up for a job that pays me $17 an hour. Now I'm upset, so we're gonna strike. So you pay me more.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think it's one of those things like sometimes if it's a dream job, you go, maybe I'll just get into it idealistically, and you realize it's not real, it's not working, or with inflation going up, it's getting more difficult. Here's the thing too, and I don't mean to just take shots at California for what it is, but the wage, the living wage, like specifically like Long Beach and like Anaheim, with one child, the living wage is $44 an hour. If you're living somewhere where the living wage is that high, like you got to get out of there. I mean, that's the thing. But that's the thing here is like, if there's no growth, be like, oh, if I stay here longer, I'll get more money, things like that. That starts to become a problem.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
All right, I get that. Okay, thank you, chat. Like that.
Yeah.
I guess because
California,
I live in Florida and people are saying Jay's gonna be an evil CEO. No, man. Like, first of all, if I ran a company, I would overly take care of my people. I know this. Once my book is released and you see the people that were involved, they will tell you how happy they are with how much I overly have taken care, like above and beyond. So I would make sure everybody is happy.
I think, but I do think that comes down to it is a lot of companies do not, they don't change or affect or change their rate of pay based on what's happening. It's like, okay, cool, maybe every year you get like a steady increase, but if it's not keeping up with inflation, and like we've all seen with California, the numbers, the living wages and the wages have like just blown up because a lot of companies are leaving. And then, you know, I think like minimum wage in California now is what is $16 an hour. So a lot of these companies have to upcharge. So now everything gets more expensive. You know, I mean, that's, yeah, I do agree with, I get what you're saying about like, you know what you're getting into, but the problem is some of these people that are working there didn't just start working there. They started working there when that was a good amount of pay, and that hasn't scaled with the amount of the cost of living that's increased. So
look at this.
Yeah.
Some people can't afford to create a book and follow their dreams, Jay. Must be great being privileged.
Wow. Jay, you really stepped in it this time.
I'm so privileged.
Listen,
I didn't work for anything that I had. I'm so
no. You just you were handed it was handed to you. Listen, the reality is, man, like it depends on where you live. And
go ahead.
Well, living in California sucks right now for everybody. It sucks all over the United States. Inflation is high. Things are more expensive than it ever has been. But it also just depends on where you are. It's like some people, like my cost of living is like exceptionally low. So it gives me like the opportunity to do things that most people don't get to do because I can utilize my money more often and do different things with it. You know, you live in California, it sucks right now for everybody. But I also think that the issue here is Disney has so much money to throw around at all this other stuff, and I do think it's not fair for people to go, I belong to Disney, I belong to the Disney family, why are they not taking care of their people more? So, but yeah,
Jay, the chat is undefeated. All right, if you were joking, Daisy, it's fine. I think it's funny.
Somebody said not all of us can read and write, Jay.
Yeah, Jay was born with a silver butter dish.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Bro.
I can't tell if you're joking. Listen, with an avatar like that, I didn't know if she's joking or not. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, I wasn't joking. Okay, there you go. Whatever.
Oh man, listen, man. You got to do what you got to do. So.
Jay just walked across the border illegally, and the U.S. government gave him a computer, a webcam, a microphone, a gaming chair, and internet access, and a house, and electricity, and food. Food.
That's wild.
I think
man.
I'm the worst YouTubers out there. It's like I should prove like if I can get to this place, then anyone should be able to do it. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, somebody just yelled at me for living in Michigan where it's so cheap to live. So
Jay, you hang out too much with rich people. That's possible.
Jay hangs out with me. I'm not rich. I'm broke as hell, and I don't have a high cost of living
situation. And when I open up my company, make sure none of y'all work for me because I will rule with an iron fist.
Yeah.
And I will set my pay with no raise in sight whatsoever.
Yep. $6 an hour working for Jay.
Yeah, that's right.
Pumping out comic books, man. Yeah. Yeah. And Jay will sit there and he'll look at you while he's writing his books and he's like, I can't afford food. That's your
All
fault.
right.
And then walk away. So
Somebody said, Jay, can I work? You can work for me.
there you go.
I'll make sure there's a big bowl of cheesy goldfish in the break room.
Yeah.
That you have access to. Only one bowl. You got to deal with everybody sticking their dirty hands in there. And I'll let you guys fight it out on how that's going to work. I'm not buying individual little wrappers for people. That's just cost too much. So I'm just going to buy a big box. And maybe on Fridays it'll be Chex Mix. Okay, everybody loves that little Chex Mix. We'll just put in a big bowl.
Puts the bowl in the middle of the room, shuts the door, says, "Figure it out." And then, oh man.
Before we continue, we have to do something a little special here.
Oh, what are we doing?
So everybody sit back.
Right now, freedom is on the mind of most Americans and many others around the world. And if there's one thing recent history has taught us, medical freedom has been under attack and politicized with recent worldwide events. It's our own personal responsibility to be prepared, and the Wellness Company can help you do that. With household medical kits filled with potentially life-saving medication and equipment, you can avoid the wait times, chaos, and price of a hospital visit to help protect you and your family. With multiple kits available, from a travel kit, first aid kit, general medical kit, and contagion kit, the Wellness Company allows you to be prepared to treat a variety of medical conditions, including some life-saving medications that were wrongfully vilified by the powers that be during the COVID-19 debacle. Get any one of these kits and the medication provided for less than the cost of a single doctor visit, prescribed by a medical doctor right here in the United States. It's your responsibility to prepare for the unexpected. You can do so today by going to twc.health/GG. That's twc.health/GG. Use code 199 to save you 10% at checkout.
And we want to thank Rumble and the Wellness Company for that ad. Thank you.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
People
all
are like,
right,
ads,
so
I'm leaving. It's like, oh, okay.
all right.
Also,
got a few minutes left, so let's catch up on some great super chats from this.
Let's catch up on super
chat.
chats.
You guys are MVP. You know it always is. So.
Yeah, let's talk games. Yanks fan 84 for 199 says, is he gonna wear the Wolverine mask? The rumor is he will be wearing the mask. Parajanitor member for 11 months says, Mike doesn't have the ability to highlight chat, yet reads way better than Beardo. Make it make sense. Love you guys. Yeah, the world is full of weird paradoxes like that. Emperor Pilaf for $5 says, it's payday. I still haven't received my money. It should have hit 4 hours ago. I very much understand that feeling. That's very frustrating.
Wait, is that from like the cyber stuff happening?
I'm guessing, yeah. I'm sure it
That's
affected
scary,
that.
man.
Yeah. Yep. Sons of Shadow for $2 says, I work medical records, can confirm, not fixed. Yeah, I have a friend who she was saying the same thing. So Ozma, member for 17 months. Look at that. Been enjoying Mike on Daily this week. Any chance of a third host slot? I'm sure we can find another slot. Jay's Minority Report for $2 says, all hail the 199 iDots.
Hail.
Yeah, we do our best, man. Hail. Fubi, a new member on the channel. Well, welcome in, Fubi. I like your
he had a cat on his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like a cat head, man. That's pretty rad. Space Case, also a new member with that really gross looking possum thing that Chris is always sharing everywhere.
Is that a possum?
I don't know what that is, but
What's
Chris
wrong with
sends
his
it.
teeth?
I don't know. She sends it to me all the time. I'm like, stop sending me that. It's scaring me. Eldridge for $5 says, love this team. Great to see Mike. We need a pithy ship. What's a pithy ship? Name for these two: Drunk Meepio, Epic Bear. I don't
No,
like
we're not
any of those
shipping
names.
each other.
No, we're not. I don't want to be shipped. No, thank you. Ron Cook for $2 says, Jay, it's a damn shame. It's a damn smoke alarm. You iDot.
Oh, what do I keep calling it? Fire alarm?
Fire alarm? It's close enough.
Smoke alarm. Well, there's smoke, there's fire, right? Or just bad
absolutely.
cooking.
Or a bear. Yeah. AD the Demon Slayer gifted 1 Geeks Gamers membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yellow Flash. Oh, I don't know if I want to read this one. For $5 says, one time on Flashcast, kept hearing a fire alarm beep and it ended up being Fatal J's. LOL. Mark yelled at him. I should have clipped it. Yeah, damn, Fatal J, man. You got to take care of that, bro. You can't be. You got to break this. You got to break the cycle, man.
That's right. You gotta
That's
break
wild.
it.
Spider Claw for $5 says, sounds to me like Mike should be the Ryan replacement super chat reader from now on. Not watching DP and Wolvie, not giving them money. Good day, fellas. Hey, well, I get that. Not wanting to give Disney money, man. They're kind of a mess. Ron Cook for $2 says DEI bear. Yeah, that's what Disney got going for themselves. Black Kane with that wild profile picture again for $5 says Disney is going to be mad when they have to put another Trump in the Hall of Presidents. Jay, you should explain my name and profile picture. Zach Optograph, poor Billy seeing the bear. 199 high tea, let's fucking go. Yeah, poor Billy. Pre-Dawn Corp for $19.99, $20 says, what up, iDots? Who's your favorite pirate of all time, Jay? Whomever it is, I agree with you, Jay. Also, hail Mike. Jeremy's riding his seatless unicycle all the way back from the RNC with new Trump flags. Stay gay, Beardo. Woo!
All right, so my favorite pirate of all time is Black Sam Bellamy. It's such such an incredible story. The guy used to work for the military. He lost his job when the war ended. Didn't know what to do. Was angry at England for firing him and not paying him a fair wage. Fell in love with a girl in a I guess a Puritan town. He ended up getting her pregnant, which is a big no-no back in those days. So he told the town, he goes, if anything happens to my girl while I'm gone, I'm coming back and I'm burning down the freaking town and taking all you with me. You better treat her with respect. Like, I know, whatever. So he gets in the ship and he leaves for like 2 years. While he's gone, they kick the girl out of town for her sin. So she's living homeless. All she kept doing is waiting for, like, my guy's going to return and vengeance is coming with me. Black Sam Bellamy runs into Blackbeard and all these other pirates and everything. And finally he hits the freaking score, the Wide of Galley. And he's like, he's rich beyond his wildest dreams. So he's got this Wide of Galley ship and he's like, take me home to my love. And if they did anything to her, I'm coming, man. Like, vengeance is coming with me. On his way home, the ship runs into a hurricane and he dies. And the woman that he loved also died in the street of some kind of disease. And that's the tale of Sam Bellamy.
It's terrifying, man.
It's crazy. Man, everybody was like,
yeah. It's a good story though, man.
You should have went home and set the town. You did this to my woman. Whoosh, set the town on fire.
You didn't get there in time. Yeah. Just shows you, guys, don't go back for your woman.
Life for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see here. I gotta find where we are. Shaka Zulu, what a name. Member for 27 months. That's a long time. A friend of mine's girl works for California Disneyland, and their union rep got them all $8 raises, but it's not enough, and still want to go on strike. That's okay. $8 is a lot. That's a big bump. Yeah. By the way, my favorite pirate is Blackbeard, but that's pretty generic, I know. I love Blackbeard. Jedi Master clapped him cheeks for 199. Can you pull that up? Look at the profile picture. I don't know how to. I can't highlight messages. I'm not cool like that. Like right in the middle.
I'll find it.
All right.
There we go. Somebody's doing it. I think it's Steph.
Look at that profile picture, bro. That's wild. Thank you for the 199. That Asian guy for $5 says, my buds and I were saving up to go to Disneyland, California for the first time. With so much problem with Disney, should we just save for Universal? What do you think, Jay?
I've never been to Disneyland, California, so I don't know how bad it is. If you were coming to Orlando, I would recommend Universal if you like thrill rides, things like that. I have been to Universal over in Hollywood. I had a good time. It just was it was interesting because it's built on cliffs, so you'll spend a lot of time going on these giant escalators up and down the cliffs. But I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I've never been to Disneyland, California, so I can't compare.
I would just tell you to stay out of California in general. So, Big Worm for $2 says, Mike didn't sing to me. Neither did Jay. I am sad.
My bad,
Yeah.
big perm.
I'm sad too, man. Jay's Minority Fred for $4.99 says, I would never say Jay pays me, but if he did, it would be in Sea of Thieves gold. There you go. That's a good way to get paid, man. Your Barmy for $2 says, this is the origin story of evil CEO Jay. Yeah. Wild. Jonathan Bordeaux for 31 months. Look at you guys. With the Halo TV series ending, the last thing, the 2013 Xbox One reveal event is now dead. So we can finally say that it was the worst event ever. That is very true. Yeah, they really dropped the ball with that one. Ron Cook for $5 says, Disney was not just a magical place to visit. It used to be a magical place to work. I know some people that worked in Disneyland or Disney World, and they loved it for a long time. They're dead now. Jason Yankovic for $2 says, Jay is so generous that he pays us the super chat. Yeah,
that's right.
He is pretty kind. SBZ for $2 say, where's my reparations, Jay? Yeah.
It's in that giant bowl of goldfish that you got to fight other people in the back.
You gotta dig through them, man. You gotta find it. Yeah. AD the Demon Slayer for $2 says hashtag J privilege.
Massive privilege, man.
Yeah, just writing his books and lording over everyone. The Beast 808 for
lording
$2
over everyone.
Yeah, looking at everybody, he just throws like dollar bills at everyone and walks away. The Beast 808 for $2 says, all hail Jay's Iron Fish.
Come work for me.
Yeah. Sir Hat for $2 says the 8-Bito Ultimate Controller for PC.
Oh, try the 8-Bito Ultimate Controller for okay.
I haven't heard of that
Thanks
one.
for the
That sounds right,
recommendation. Oh my.
Roblox head Leslie Headland for $2 says company uniforms will be Canadian Bear
That's
outfits.
right. I don't care how much you sweat.
Yeah, I don't care what you smell. Jitsu for $5 says, let's get Jay to 100K.
Yo, man,
go subscribe.
I'm almost at 96, so about 4,000 more.
Bro, you're cruising,
wish the Acolyte
man.
had 2 more episodes. I'd probably be there.
Yeah.
So,
now you got to find another show to talk about.
I've still got a couple one. Like, dude, Leslie Headland just did an interview, and I've got to go through it again. But basically, she's saying that because she's gay, she self-inserted herself into the Sith guy in the show who fights everybody.
That makes a lot
that's
of
how
sense.
she feels as a gay person in America.
It was like an Asian
I'm paraphrasing.
man
I got to get the exact quote. I was reading it this morning before we started. I was like, did she really self-insert her as the guy who kills everybody because she's gay?
Leslie Headland
let me double check on
man.
that, but I was like, holy crap.
Leslie Headland is a naked Asian man confirmed. Poopa Chalupa, member for 7 months, says everyone currently living in California should move back to America. Yeah, you got to get up out of there. Albert Nada Retro says bosses like Jay are why unions exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the unions aren't going to give you goldfish, so yeah. LOD 689 for $2 says for your privileged fun, Jay.
Thank you. I need it.
Kellen KMK for $10 says getting here late. So happy that show that calls itself Halo was canceled. Yeah,
a lot of people are celebrating.
Yeah, no more Master Cheeks for
Thanks
us.
for the 10.
Yeah. Andre CR for some random current $2,500 in some random currency that I'm not going to try to figure out. If you're an IDOT and eat an iron fish, go to TWC health/G&G and use code IDOT 199 to save 1,500% on checkout. That's not an official endorsement. Mountain Mud for 199 says we need a new t-shirt, Jay's Iron Fish. Yeah.
Wait, I said fish? I said fist.
You did say fist. But, Bebop, member for 14 months, says Mike is better than Beardo. Well, that's very kind. Jeremy's camera is gay for $2 says so Jeremy doesn't feel left out. He's gay too.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very kind. Yeah. Chikara for a member for 13 months says I love Mike on daily. You are so funny. Tell Jeremy to have you on more often. And Jay, when Saturday streams again, we missed that iron fish of yours.
Oh man, I know. I made a deal with myself. I was like, I'm not gonna go live on Drunk 3PO till I hit 100K, and I'm getting so close. So hopefully soon. I might just go live for members on Saturday. I was thinking about that, but I'm bringing back the Welcome to Rebellion podcast. and I put that on its
nice.
own channel, so it's kind of separated. And as I start to like drift off into life, like just like getting things organized. So I appreciate that you miss it.
That's awesome. Greg the Goblin for $5 says, Jay and Mike, some real talent today. Yeah, Jay's my favorite black YouTuber. Pre-Dog Corpse gifted 1 Geeks and Gamers membership.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jet Spitzer, member for 12 months, says, even with how bad Disney is, Disneyland still has Walt's touch keeping it alive. The magic is still there, but they're trying to take it away.
That's what I keep hearing. So I keep hearing that. It's that we're not reporting on anything breaking down at Disneyland for some reason. It's all over here in Orlando. Freaking bears catch on fire. What the heck?
That's wild, man. Yeah. Bebop for $5 says, Jay said Krista would beep marry me. Lies, beep. Jay is a beep liar. Yeah.
Did I say that? Sorry.
I don't think anybody. Yeah. Roblox head Leslie Headland for $2 says, Jay, that story made me want to Ryan Kennel myself.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, moving on. John Papa Sergio for $5 says, Jay is the kind of guy to pay with a check in a supermarket when he's old. That's true. I can see Jay doing
I
that.
can't stand getting behind those people. God bless them.
He's like, I think I got a check to pay for this butter
And it's
dish.
like, I could see it now. The little blinker light goes on at the grocery store. They got to get the manager over here. They got to like run it through a code and all that. Yep. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do that and I'll just buy 1 potato. Can I write a check for that?
Just 1 single potato. Yeah,
I don't remember the last time I've actually written a check.
Yeah, I don't even have a checkbook anymore.
I don't even remember the last time I wrote a check for anything.
That's wild. Frank the Tank, member for 13 months. What's going on, Frank? No, stay in California and live in the trash you voted for. Oh, no, stay in California and live in the trash you voted for. Hail, Mike and Jay. Beardo is a Bud Light American. Wild.
Mr. J just says, been a member for 33 months. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that's wild. The name is Jens, by the way.
I know him. He's like, we go by Mr. J. Yeah.
I respect that. Mr. J sounds rad. Spiderclaw for $5 says, did I mention it's nice to have someone who can read super chats? Yeah, I do my best. I went to school and have an education. East Coast Toasty Boy for $5 says, I have to admit, I thought it was funny when you got mad that they kept showing Master Cheek's face, Mike, but I'm glad the bastardization is over. Yeah, I've never actually wanted to rage more than watching his stupid face every week. Thick Corgi, new member on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. River Miles, member for 10 months, says Cobra Cast 47 cents shirts shipped today.
Oh, really?
That was kind of surprising. Ran into that. 47-cent shirts shipped. Spiderclaw for $2 says autocorrect needs to go away. I hate it so much.
Maybe the cyber break killed it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Ryan Cook for $2 says, Jay, how's Achromatic Chronicles Green going?
I'm glad you asked because we are down. I guess I could show you a page or two.
Pull it up.
We are it's on my phone. We are coming down to the wire. We just got a few more. We're just going over some of the scripting stuff on it, and it should be, once it gets to the printers and everything on the printers is okay, then we should launch probably like right by the end of the month. So thanks so much for asking. The coloring book, activity book, it's only like 15 pages, I think, but that kind of pushed us back a few weeks because we had to like create it. People draw it, things like that. And then it had to go to the printers and make sure it was the right size and all that stuff. So that took a little time, but thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to get these Rumble. I think these are Rumble rants real quick.
Yep.
Bronsonite for $1, picturing Jay with a quill feather, pin monocle, and Scrooge hat, writing his manuscript while yelling at peons, LOL, while eating an English muffin. Yeah, that's how Jay was going to run things. He's going to wear a powdered wig as well. And Bronsonite for another $1 says Scrooge hat, hail the 199, my eye dots. Yeah, thank you so much. And then we're almost caught up in super chats. Let me see here. East Coast Toasty Boy for $2 says, real Chads write a check for a pack of gum. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Pre-Dawn Corpse for $5 says I.J privilege. Jeremy is still gay. Mike is boss. California sucks. Moving back to Arkansas. Lots of trinkets there, Jay. Well, Jay, you got.
I'm a trinket man, dude. I love buying trinkets.
What's the nearest trinket to you? Grab it and pull it out.
It's in my other room because like every time I like travel to a place I've never been, I try to buy something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like now it's like whenever I get these bags, like I'm getting like pins, you know, like
stuff
like that.
Yep.
It's like, gonna load up on things. I bought a Dollywood pin and I can't find it anywhere. I was so excited to put it on my bag, and it was like I don't know what to do with it. So I'll step on it eventually, and then
Do you have a trinkets room and a butter dish room, or are they the same room?
Butter dishes, all the butter dishes that I have collected from you amazing people, they're in the kitchen. I got it stacked on one. They stack all the way up. And then the trinkets in like a special, like a cat, like a, I don't know, what do you call that? You open it, it's like made of glass.
Like a China hutch?
Shell. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandma used to have one of those. So.
Yeah, I have tons of, I usually buy like shot glasses or keychain. It's just something different, you know, and I just stick it in there so I could go back and go, yeah, that's right, I was there. So I could remember.
Yeah.
So
Jay has a butter dish room. Jay's humongous forehead for $2 says,
oh man,
hi, Jay.
Not that bad. Hi.
Yeah. Joseph Frost Ghost, member for 13 months, says Jay has a money bin like Scrooge McDuck shaped like a butter dish.
I wish I could go dive into that thing.
Dive into his butter dish collection. Yeah. East Coast Toasty Boy for $2 says Giga Chads use checks for all separate transactions. That's pretty wild, man. Your bank would cancel you for that one. Darth Maul's lower half for $5 says, Jay, tell me, I need to know. Why did Gina cancel the Berlin trip? Will you try again next year?
I don't have information as to why that was canceled. So if I do, I'll try to get it. Either there was some kind of scheduling conflict or something. I'm not sure exactly. I just got an email saying we're not going to Berlin from the team. So I was like, okay.
Gotcha.
That's all I've heard about it, honestly. So I don't know. But we will be in Chicago. Mark Hamill will be there. And that'll be fun. The 15th. And then I'll be in Toronto the 23rd of August. Nice. And then the big one is going to be SpaceCon in October, then one more in Ohio, and then that's it for the year. And might be it for a while. So,
yeah, just need to take a break, get some rest. Yeah. When's the next Jaywalk on the Planet video?
I have 3 there. I'm waiting to finish. So, yeah, I'm behind.
We like watching you work. We're all caught up on Super Chats.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, did another one just come? Oh, a brand new one just came in. Tricky's Thoughts for $5 says, tweeted you, Jay, a location and you may want to visit sometime. Tweetsy Railroad.
Man, I love that. My goal like next year is to like take a train around America. That's it. I just want to get on a train. I don't care if it's Amtrak, a sleeper car, whatever. I just want to like, I planned it all out. You know, I could take a train to Washington, D.C. and hang out and go. Like, I just want to just stay on a train. I just don't know how I'll wash my clothes. I think what I'll try to do is the video will be cool. Is I get on a train, I'll pack light, but every time we stop somewhere, I'll go to Walmart and buy like new underwear and stuff like that.
There you go. They have
just
a Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'll let everybody know where I threw the other one. So if people want to, souvenir for the kids.
You get Jay's privileged underwear.
Yeah, my privilege.
Yeah,
Ron Cook for
Thomas
$2.
the Tank Engine there.
What about the horror chan, Jay? What is that?
You have a horror channel?
Oh, yeah. It's all. I'm getting organized, man. It's all coming together. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all coming together, Ron. But that's it, right? We done.
We got a Rumble rant over. Rumble rant. Bronzonite for $1 says, "Hail the 199 and waiting to see Jeremy wearing a Trumpomaniac shirt." Yeah, he needs to get on that.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
That's it.
It's Friday. Done. Finish.
Hello.
What did Jay just say? The pink light? Who knows, man? I might have had a mini stroke halfway through that. So we'll see.
Look at that.
Kurt Engels stare for $2. Really, Jay? Privileged underwear? Maybe on Haba.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to end it now before I say something even more stupid. But make sure you check out Friday Night Tights. I don't know if Ryan or Gary will be on. I'm sure they'll try.
Yeah.
But over there starts in just a few hours. Epic Mike.
Hey,
what do you
I'm
got
glad to
going
be
on?
here.
Anything special?
You can just check out my channel. Right now, I told my people on my channel got a bunch of stuff going on, life stuff right now, so I'm not consistently streaming. But I'm gonna try to stream tonight for a little while. Playing Metal Gear Solid or just talking about all the news that's been coming out with Halo. We might do a Halo celebration. The Boys season 4 just finished. It was absolute garbage. So yeah, go check me out over there. We're closing on 1,700 subs over there right now. So yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I just beg you, please. I'm almost at 100K. That'll be
He's so
awesome.
close.
Then I'm gonna retire.
Yeah.
But I might do some Sea of Thieves late tonight. We'll see how
Yeah.
it goes. So I haven't played in a minute, and but all my sea mates are away on vacation. So, but we'll see how it is. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for another Geeks and Gamers Daily.